break number 702. We have a nice little 6-box multi-year mixer. We got 21-22 all the way down to 25-26. 21-22 Platinum, 22-23 Spagoo, 23-24 Ingrained in Series 2, 24-25 Clear Cut, and 25-26 Platinum. Really fun $1 pick your team auction on whatnot. So here are your teams. Good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun. Let's pull some cool stuff. We'll end on Ingrained. We'll start with Platinum, just because this will be the most annoying product to open up. Good luck, everybody. Let's Cascadia. I would normally rip and stack this. The cards are just so stuck together normally that it is a little bit tough to rip and stack it. I wish they brought back Platinum Mega Boxes. And, like, they kept the regular format, like the smaller format. And brought back, like, Mega Boxes, because that'd be fun. Alright, here we go. Ooh, this one actually isn't too sticky so far. I don't want to jinx it, though. Kyle Connor for the Jets on the rainbow. It's just that. Jonathan Dahleen for the Sharks. Ruzicka for the Flames. Lockwood for the Canucks. And Texier for the Blue Jackets to 199. 4 of 199 on the Red Prism with a Binnington insert there for the Blues. Congratulations to all the teams that aren't shut out after the first pack. I need to... God, I keep my sleeves... Like, I always grab small sleeves when I mean to grab big sleeves and vice versa, so I should just switch the containers at some point. But I'll sleeve and top load the color as we go along, because... Or if we hit like a sick rainbow rookie, or if there's a well-centered big rookie. Because, again, reminder, one of the big problems with this Platinum release is that the cards were not very well-centered, so... Jesse Ylönen for the Habs. Mason McTavish rookie for the Ducks. Good one there. Cam York for the Flyers. And Logan Thompson with a Gabe Vilardi matte pink. Vegas hidden there. Die cut of the Crosby for the Penguins. And then just base to end it. We got a nice Thompson base rookie. Case hit for the Habs. Yeah. Got a Magma coming up here. Morgan Riley Rainbow. Dennis Sanko, speaking of players that were promising at a certain point for the Flyers. Bryson for the Sabres. Garrett Pilon for the Capitals. Magma of Philip Hronik for the Red Wings to $4.99. Sweet selections of Ruotsalainen for the Sabres. Hronik is 35 of $4.99. Ooh, I should play the guessing game. I haven't played that in a while. Platinum's a fun product to do that with. Try and guess the serial number of the card. We want to dodge redemptions too. Crosby on the retro. Kyle Burrows for the Canucks on the rainbow rookie. Or sorry, sunset, not rainbow. Matthew Phillips for the Flames. Make sure I didn't miss anything there. Bernard Docker, Gadjevich, and then Newhook there. Make sure I didn't miss anything behind the Crosby. I think it's just the Crosby. Yep, just the Crosby. Okay. Phillips, Bernard Docker, and Gadjevich, Flames, Senators, and Sharks, right? Yeah, Gadjevich was Sharks at the time. Rainbow rookie of Bear Brule for the Lightning. Adam Beckman. Man, I thought he was going to be something for the Wild. Really good junior stats. Passage Nook for the Sharks, and Henrik Lapierre for the Capitals. They'll have hope for him. Podkolzin, Violet Pixels rookie for the Canucks to $2.99. I didn't guess. Is $2.87 or $2.99? I'll take that. And a Besser for the Canucks on the photo driven with some base cards. There we go. Got something shiny coming up here. Ty Smith for the Devils. Man, remember the hype around him. Turcotte for the Kings. Also a player that had some hype. Jamie Drysdale for the Ducks. Nice one there. Tommy Novak for the Predators. Forgot about him. Good player. Adam Fox on the die cuts, and UC Saros on the retro rainbow. These were 1 per box. Some of these are really stuck together. Ooh, we got Matte Pink in a fun slot. Johnny Gaudreau for the Flames on the rainbow. Put that one in the top one. Oscar Steen is our autograph for the Bruins on the Matte Pink. Would have actually been a decent pull at the time of release, but now not so much. He did have some hype for a little bit, but Vejmelka for the Yotes. Yeah, see, here's what I mean by the centering on some of them. They can be really rough. Like, look at the Vejmelka left, right. Lane Peterson and Elanin with a Drysdale Sweet Selections. Well, not the auto you want to see, but if you have the Bruins, you're happy, I guess. You get an autograph. Ross Colton, retro rookie. Kirby Doc for Chicago on the Sunset. Kalen Addison for the Wild with a Mo Sider. Really off-centered on that guy. And a Brandon Duhaime for the Wild. Actually, another value player. Byfield photo-driven for the Kings. And then the 3 base at the end of the pack. All right, base. Tolvanen, sorry. Oh, well, that's kind of sick. For the Edmonton Oilers, Cosmic of Connor McDavid. Let's go with number 38 of 65, right? There's 65. Oh, 65 of 65. Bookend. Nice. Well, that's stand-worthy. It is a little bit bowed, but it'll flatten out over time, so. There we go. JJ Peterka for the Sabres, with Boris Kachuk for the Bolts, and Justin Richards for the Rangers. Philip Gustafson on the Sweet Selections for the Senators, and that is all she wrote on that pack. Yeah, nice McDavid there. The Oilers are so risk-reward in this. But when they hit. Alex Holt, speaking of, man, yeah, centering, that was, Lucas Raymond, that's actually decently centered for the Red Wings. Cole Caulfield, also, I mean, a little bit off left to right, but pretty solid. And Jake Neighbors, that one is definitely off-centered for the Blues. And a Cole Caulfield die cuts with a Cole Perfetti matte pink. That's actually pretty well centered. It's like probably only like 60-40 as opposed to like 70 or like 80-20. Honestly, some of the products maybe even like 90-10. I'll put that there. All right, there's the hot dog man himself. Tyce Thompson, Tage's little brother. On the Rainbow Rookies, Simone Benoit for the Ducks. Rutsalainen for the Sabres, and Prosvedov for the Yotes, with a photo driven of Letang for the Penguins. Yeah, this stuff's so sticky. But it's like if you can get the boxes for cheap, it's still a fun rip, so. Just a sunset. Philip Gustafson on the retro rookie. Vinny Trocheck on the sunset. With Rainanen for the Rangers, a little bit scratched up. Damiani for the Stars. A premiere here or something? No, just 2 base cards at the start. There's a Swayman rookie for the Bruins. Is there nothing behind Damiani? No. And Suzuki for the Habs. With Mon Shanahan. All right. That's such a weird sight to see, by the way. Joe Thornton for the Panthers. Ugh. All right, decent box. Nothing, like, insane, but the McDavid... I guess the McDavid's pretty good, actually. Some good base rookies. Not the most... 1, 2, 3... We really seemed like we should have got more color in that box than what we did. But, oh well. It happens. Alright. SP game use time. Maybe it faded over time. It is a thinny, which is not what you want to see. But it is thin. Let's go 2 off the back. Or 3. Let's go 3 off the back. We'll cheat a little bit. That's a heck of a swatch on the OM Power for the Sabres. It's like a good chunk of seam there. Suzuki for the Habs on the All-Star Skills fabric jersey. Barzell for the Islanders on the retro. Stamkos for the Bolts to 223. Cole Koepke for the Bolts to $9.99 and their autograph. All right, for the Oilers, Grant Fuhr. Oilers paid the price, but paying off. Nice hit there. See if I can finesse my 55-point top loaders out of the back. We can. Yeah, Edmonton's having themselves a heck of a little break here. I actually really like that Power rookie sweaters just because it's such a cool swatch. Let's see if I can get my 100 points as well. Yeah, there we go. Like, it is chunky. It's a nice looking card. I don't know. It looks cool. All right. We're saving ingrained for last. Let's do some series 2. Let's just pull the Bedard 1 of 1 here, right? So if the Celebrini's 1.28, the Bedard's probably like 500. No, I wouldn't sell higher than Celebrini. Not at this point. You might get half, honestly, which is still good, but just depends, I guess. It depends on how he starts the season. I do think he is better than what, like, Bedard's just a player who kind of wasn't developed well, even though he's an elite talent, and he still did really well, all things considered. So, here we go. Ville Husso. Canvas black and white of Nick Suzuki. Askarov for the Predators. Jason Robertson with a Cam Fowler. That's a good sign, I believe. Walter Morella on the Young Guns for the Bolts. I believe that's a good sign. Austin Matthews on the Speckle, Matty Beniers for the Kraken, and Sam Bolduc for the Islanders. McDavid Pink Deep Roots. I believe these are... At the time, they actually sold decently well, but it's a case hit. Sogard. Lori for the Bruins. Not a bad young gun. Ryan Reeves for the Wild. Morgan Riley for the Leafs, and Tyler Clevin for the Senators. All right, time's going to tell real soon here. I believe that's an okay sign. Jason Robertson. Connor Bedard, Young Gun for Chicago. Let's go. Let's get this thing in a sleeve. There we go. Top right corner is a little bit but that was very common with these. When you look at the pop count for these, it's actually wild because like so many of them just didn't get graded because of the corner wear, but like whatever. It's better than an 8 but it's probably an 8. But still a nice card. And hey, that's actually really cool right behind it. Gretzky canvas. How about that? That'd be a pretty fun little release day pack there. Remember when he was $1,500 at release day? It was just wild. The great once, yeah. That's fair. All right. Got an outburst coming up. Keller with a Shelovs for Vancouver. And a Brendan Gallagher outburst for the Habs. McDavid monster season. Watson for the Senators. And Askarov on the rookie portraits. Oh, we could have got a gritty rookie portraits. Hart, Luke Phillip for the Chicago Blackhawks, and Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers. Kaprizov, Aho, and Evangelista. Matthew Tkachuk on the Dazzlers with the Adrian Kempe, and a Voronkov for the Blue Jackets. Nice little get for the Blue Jackets there. Forgot he was in this as a Series 2 young gun. And Svechnikov with Tom Wilson and Milos Kellerman. It's kind of funny that, like, at the time of release, Bedard's crop wasn't really the people that he usually came with. People are just like, eh. But now it's honestly, like, some of the best secondary and third, like, tertiary young guns in this set. All right, let's do clear cut. Done a bunch of multi-pack stuff. Let's do a quick short rip. Sharks fans. Well, K-Mac, good luck. Hopefully we see Macklin here. 76 on the box number. All right, for the Hurricanes. We'll take that. Sebastian Aho on the Dazzlers. I like that card. Yeah, it's honestly, like, getting a Bedard out of a single box is nice. Nice Aho there for the Hurricanes. Can I fit it into the recycling box? There we go. All right, platinum time, and then we end on ingrained. Had a pretty good little break here. Again, there's going to be some teams that did bad. There's going to be some teams that did good. That is the nature of opening up boxes. But overall, I'd say we've got something nice out of every single box, which is kind of how I want. Oh, cow. It's got a soft top right corner. But outside of that, I mean... yeah, you hit. So, nice one. And again, the condition of those was always a rough point in that year. Because I think we opened up 2 cases of it, and we only had one that was, I would say, gradable at release day. Now we can rip and stack this platinum because it shouldn't be sticky. If it's sticky, then I don't know, man. Let's pull a nice Schaefer here. Schaefer or Demi? I'd settle for a Shark as well, like a Misa or a Dickinson. We got... oh, this is the color side. Well, let's go through it. Sinia for the Flames, Aspero for the Bruins, Dvorsky with Ian Moore pixels, and a Brandseg Nygaard Rainbow, and a Mercer Vibe Check. Fensor Cagnoni, good player, Ian Moore. Logan Stankoven for the Hurricanes to 249. Crosby on the retro. Vibe check of Stamkos for the Predators. Amut for the Avs. Brunet and Isaac Howard. Rookie autograph for the Hurricanes. Dominic Fensor. Not who you want to see, but if you have the Hurricanes, you're happy. That's just base, right? Yeah, just base. All right, and then let's get the Stanky sleeved up. 224 of 249 on the turquoise. And the Ian Moore is probably going to be like 178. I'd have to guess. 192. I was actually pretty close. Off by 20, we count that as a win. The other half of this box is going to be pretty boring. But that's okay. Platinum auto and color. There we go. Puiston on the rainbow. Snuggerud Sweet Selections. Callahan, Neiman, and Gabe Perreault. With a nice Noah Ostlund for the Sabres. The Hurricane was Dominic Fensor. 14 of 99 on the Ostlund for the Sabres. Again, a player that I quite like. Panarin, Eichel. Rangers, Vegas. Another Arctic Freeze. Nice. Colton Dock, Levshunov, and Ryan Ufko with the Jack Eichel for Vegas. Vegas on the board. Is that? Yeah, that's an Arctic Freeze. It's like a little bit paler. 42 of 99. Hoglander Rainbow behind it. To be fair, you got to work to get the cards. Yeah, finally on the... yeah, Carolina's doing really well at 7. I mean, you got a box of Clear Cut for $17, right? Hoglander on the rainbow, Bennett on the path to victory. So you got to look at it. Sending Pelika, Matthew Wood, and Zach Metza with the Darnell Nurse for the Oilers. Oilers fans will probably take that and be happy with it. 42 of 299. And by be happy with it, I mean be happy that he's no longer in the franchise. Doc and Renzel on the Chicago rookies there. Burn it. Hey, it's always good getting excited over stuff, right? It's always fun. And honestly, Vegas is a cheap buy, right? Like, you got... They're a team that you don't always expect to hit. Oh, man, no Trace and Nurse wanted. Yeah. I mean, Cal, so on average per case, you'll pull about 1.44 of every Young Gun. So it's like what? Per pack, there's 144 because there's 12 times 12, 144. So there's 144 packs divided by 6. That doesn't make sense. There's 12 packs and then 0.5 of those. So there's 72 Young Guns that you get. And so you have like a 50 divided by 72 essentially. I don't know. It's like for a whole box, it's 6 divided by 50 essentially, I'd say. Close to that. Like 12%. Roughly. Not exact math, but... Alright. Here we go. Gridden, Warren, Ostman. Oh! Double autograph. Seamus Casey for the Devils. You know what? We'll take that. We'll take 2 autographs, even if, they're not the best. Take 2. 2 is better than 1. Oops, we got flying base cards. Bedard Rainbow. Douglas for the Bolts on the Marquee Rookie, and Forrester on the Vibe Check for the Panthers. Pedersen for the Canucks. Demidov Rookie. And Brunick on the other rookie there. Marchessault Sunset, Spurgeon, and Stützle. Get our boy Demidov. Like nothing major. You hit like a Luke Phillip Young Gun. There's like some inserts probably somewheres. So, all right, let's keep it rolling. Oh, these are all the inserts. Duh. I was about to show the whole insert stack again. Laba, Brustevich, Green, Rodrigo Balls for the Flyers on the Rainbow Rookie, Timo Meyer, and Zeke Bouillon for the Wild. Jack Williams, Yoel Nystrom, Torpedo, Pedersen on the Sunset Rookie for the Canucks, Simon Edvinsson on the Retro, Bedard Vibe Check for Chicago. Gaucher for the Flyers, Finley, Quinn Hudson, Dak Cord Rainbow, Ryan Leonard Retro Rainbow Rookie. These are actually tough to pull. And obviously the Bedard Rainbow that we just pulled there, but a little bit of scuffing on this guy, but again, it's platinum. That's pretty expected. Demidov Path to Victory for the Habs. No Schaefers yet. I thought Schaefer and Demidov were in the same crop in a box, but maybe I'm mistaken. Yurov, Kudryavtsev, Zeke Bouillon. Maybe it's Bouillon that I was getting confused with. Logan Cooley on the Magma, Kiefer Sherwood, and Noah Ostland. All right. On to Ingrained. Good luck, folks. Final box. And there'll be last call for personals after this as well. But here we go. Feels like a regular thickness. Oh, there's a card for the Canucks on the back. I think we go... Let me peek. Yeah, we'll go this way. All right, Ridley Gregg on the rookie autograph for the Senators. Electro Cast, this is a steel card, of Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Again, the finish on these is always a little bit rougher. But Kuznetsov to 349 for the Capitals. Synthesis Red. Oh my gosh, did we get double feared? We did. Grant Fuhr. This is, by the way, a little bit of a rough corner on that. Not numbered, but I think the red short print. For the Toronto Maple Leafs. 4 of 10 on the Grant Fuhr Legendary Signature Shots. A little bit of a bum corner on that guy, but for the Leafs. Not the player or the team you expect to hit there. But that is pretty sick. All right, let me get stuff wrapped up. Mark it on the Bedard. I haven't checked in a little bit, but I'll check after I do the recap and stuff. So 130 points. So let me get the Greg sleeved up as well. Give your hits. Okay, sounds good, Cascadia. You had the Rangers. Thank you very much. I'll make sure. You know the drill. All right. Let's do a quick little recap here of all the cool stuff that we got. So from Platinum, Demidov on the insert, Ryan Leonard, Rainbow Rookie, Demidov base, Darnell Nurse to 249, Eichel to 99, Osland to 99, Ian Moore to 299, Stankoven to 249, Perfetti, Matt Pink, Podkolzin to 299, Hronik, Magma, and Texier Red. We ended up hitting 3 Platinum autos from 2 boxes, Casey and Fensor from 25-26, and Steen, Matt Pink. Gretzky Canvas for the Kings. I just like this because it's a big chunk of seam on the thing. And Ridley Gregg on that. On one of the autos from Ingrained. Dazzlers auto of Aho from Clear Cut. Grant Fuhr, which is really wild that it's the second best Grant Fuhr of the break-in, not for the same team, for the Oilers. We're going to put the Bedard Young Gun next. It's probably the most valuable card, I would say, out of all of these, but it's the more common of them. McDavid Cosmic in second place, but come on. Cool signature shots. Again, bum corner, but it is what it is. So that's the break. Nice hit there for the Leafs.